Welcome back to PYJynJoy, Messages from the Divine. This is Charmaine, your holistic life coach, coming to you with a message for the collective. And before we get started, let's cleanse the energy of the space. Then I ask that if you will like the video, follow, also subscribe, hit the notification bell because that'll help me to extend the reach of my channel and grow. So I appreciate that if you would be so kind. So let's see what the message is from the divine today. Divine, what message do you have for the collective? Divine, what message do you have for the collective? Divine, what message do you have for the collective? So let's split the deck, see what we get. Accelerated motion and suffering in silence. So suffering in silence is 9. 9 is all about completions, endings, a chapter is closed. So you see she's sitting, took steps up. This mountain has like steps built into it, and she made it to the top, and she's looking over at the sunrise. So it's always letting you know that even if you're suffering in silence, that there's still something, a brighter future for you. So we'll get into more and see what that's all about. We have accelerated motion, which is 8. 8 is all about prosperity, your abundance. So things are going to be moving quickly. She's looking up at the sky, seeing how this a star is flashing across, and it's just blowing up the sky, getting all nice and bright for you. So let's see what this is going to mean as a message. We'll do a 5-card spread and then dive deeper into it. So we have the immediate past is a firm foundation. So you can see he's nice and strong. His back is muscular, so he can hold the weight of everything without crumbling. There's a triangle that is also reminiscent of strength. You have the mountain also triangular. You have the arches that the Romans built. So this is letting you know, with 4 being your foundation, that it is strong, that you don't have any concerns to worry about your base, your family, your root chakra. All of that is giving you excellent support. So your present, we have harmony, 6. 6 is about expansion, it's about loyalty. And you see a couple there, their hands are pressed together, eyes are staring into each other's. And it has beautiful flowers that are growing above archway into probably a home. So they have the green heart chakra. So there's some love and harmony going on there at the present. Now your immediate future, we have the crown chakra. So that's 7. 7 is all about your insight, your inner wisdom, spirituality. And the crown chakra is at the top of your head. That's where you'll get your downloads from the divine, from spirit, source. So that's the immediate future. Now, the distant past, there were some obstacles and challenges. 5 is all about change. So that could be why there was some suffering in silence that we showed. So that is your distant past. You see there's a thin, like, stone pathway that you're crossing, but it's split right at the middle, and there's a deep chasm that at the bottom it has a river flowing through it. So it's just a matter of making sure that you're overcoming whatever obstacles and challenges that are happening. That's why 5 is telling you that there's some change that needs to happen. Distant future, though, we have prosperity begins with 1, 1 being new beginnings. And there's a peach seed that's within the earth. You can see it right beneath the surface with the roots coming out, creating this beautiful peach tree that's already in bloom. But your hands are protecting it, nurturing, making sure that it's growing, and it has the security, again, firm foundation. It has that, the deep roots, again, back to firm foundation. The deeper the roots are, the taller the tree can be. The stronger the foundation, the more you can move on. So let's see what more we can get into each of these cards. So we'll start with the distant past. Oh, well, first we'll do the bottom. Okay, the bottom has suffering in silence. So there was also some type of a tower moment that had occurred with disruption. So whatever these obstacles and challenges, there was some disruption that led to this suffering in silence. 1 plus 6 again is 7. 7 just like your crown chakra. So it's something that needed to happen, that you learned a lesson from, and in order to overcome whatever these obstacles were. And you needed to pull on some spiritual strength to get you through. So another 9, you can see that he's standing there, but right above him, that's somewhat invisible, is the spiritual strength that he needs to hold up the weight. Remember I said the guy's back can bear weight? Well, spiritual strength is another way, using your inward, again, 7, your inner wisdom, using that inner touch and connection to source can give you the strength that you need to double, like he's like pretty much doubled, really tripled his size in order to hold the weight that's there. So let's go into these obstacles and challenges, Divine. Tell us some more for the collective. Now, as I'm doing this, this may not resonate with everyone, but for those that it does, take from it what you will, so that you can use your free will to make whatever adjustments need to be done in your life, so that you are able to grow and to learn from this lesson here. So, Divine, what can you tell us about these obstacles and challenges? There was some type of disruption going on. Tell us some more about that for the collective. Sacrifice, 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. And 3, again, we just had 3. I thought we had 3. No, we had 6. So 3 is all about expansion. So when you're doing this sacrifice, it's you looking upside down, seeing things from a different perspective. You're expanding your thoughts. And you can see coming from her head, it's like a rainbow. So she's getting this download from the divine, from having been in a bit of a prayer to try and connect and see what's going on. So this disruption led to more spirituality. So that's with the spiritual strength. So it was taking a chance with spending time to reconnect with source. And again, when things get tough, major events happen in your life, there's some suffering that goes on, obstacles, challenges. The best thing to do is to turn within so that you can reconnect to source. This rainbow, it's like new beginnings. It's something where, like after the rain, there's the rainbow. At the end of the rainbow is a beautiful pot of gold. So it gives you a chance to reconnect. And even in looking at the straps of cloth around her arms, they look like little feathers, as if she's an angel. And then the flowers. So it's a very beautiful card when you look at it. So it's like she's emerging from this turbulent, dark ground, water, muddy type of situation, but she's in white. She's not sullied at all by being in this water, and she's rising up above. She's going up and having the download from the divine. So that's something that you would need to have done. And then as I'm reading these off to you and explaining them, think of what's going on in your life and how that connects. That'll help it to resonate with you. So we're not together for me to tell you what's specific, because we have like questions and conversation, but this is really for the collective. So as I'm doing this, think of where in your life this may be impactful. So one more card for this is choose wisely. So you had, again, a lot of 7. So this is very much a spiritual, esoteric, maybe divine. It's something that's really happening with you, spirituality, with your spirituality. So it's saying to choose wisely. So there's you sitting on a pier, 5 hands are pointing in different directions, and it also has the 2 birds that are also guiding you towards the sunlight. As you can see, the sun is on the surface of the water. The water is pretty calm. So it's telling you that you need to choose wisely in whatever these things that when you reconnected, you may have gotten that download. So you need to just make a choice so that you can move forward. And most importantly, don't suffer in silence. You can always go to perhaps a spiritual person that can help you, or turn to your lover, something that you don't have to carry that burden alone. You are not alone. There may be some support. Even if you feel as though you don't have someone you can turn to, there's always a place that you can go, a refuge that you can go to get some type of connection, be it a church, a mosque, a temple, wherever you may go, that may be someone that can help you. So let's go to the immediate past with the firm foundation. So whatever that choice that you made that was wise, it led you to increasing the foundation that you have. You've built it up. You've gotten stronger with it. So Divine, tell us more about this immediate past. Authority. So someone did come in to help you. So that's 4. Again, 4 goes with 4. And it's saying that that's your foundation. So there's someone that you were able to go to that's a leader. Perhaps it's a spiritual leader. It could be a mentor. Someone that's come to you that is helping you to balance, see the 2 columns, helping you to balance your life and what you're going through, whatever that disruption was that caused you to go inward and to reconnect. You're getting further help from someone who is a leader. who has that confidence, who can guide you with the experience that they have, the knowledge that they have. So that's someone that you are able to turn to and take advantage of that, because you want to not feel as though you're carrying that burden by yourself, because that can lead you to depression. It can make you feel bad about things and want to give up, but you never want to give up. You're on this life path to live your best life. So take this time to reconnect with source, connect with this authority figure that can help you. Maybe you just need like a little kick in the butt, something that is going to spur you, encourage you to move forward. And I'm available. I'm a life coach. I'm here to help people. And that's what I like to do, because I've gone through several serious situations, whether it's with loss of loved ones, if it's financial, job, all of those things have been what I've gone through, particularly in the last few years, that led me to do this. So I want to help you. Drop comments, put comments in there to let me know what's going on as you're hearing this reading, and I'll go back and I'll look and see what is going on and how I can help you. So we'll get another card about this distant past. Divine, tell us some more about this situation. Passion ignited. 1, so new beginnings. So this leading up to this harmony. So this passion you can see within the flame. There's a second symbol of her, like with her arms are raised and head is back, and just feeling that deep passion. The green at the heart chakra, which is your love. Green, like they have the green in his heart, is showing up more in that picture. So there's this passion. So it led you to being with someone else. So maybe this authority figure is someone that you were able to connect with on a deeper level than just helping you to get through this challenging time. It could be someone that you grow into a more romantic relationship with, because it leads to this harmony. So you've gotten this passion that's built inside. It's like you, and even looking at this, the circle, he has a circle of gold. You have the circle of gold here. So it's really where you made this connection. So it turns out that your helper in your healing process became your lover, because look at this harmony. And that can happen because, maybe they're your soulmate, someone that the divine was, remember, choose wisely, and you've seen things a different perspective, that you were actually being led to this person because they're your soulmate. Perhaps even looking at this, your twin flame. So I would venture so much as to say you've now met your twin flame, coming out of this disruption, this life change, shook you up where you needed guidance, and you got that guidance and more. So it's like this passion ignited. So let's now go to the present, where there's this harmony. You're with this person that really makes your heart swell. Your body is just so in tune with them. Tell us some more about that, Divine. Fertility. Look, more circles, more green. 3 is birth. Again, expansion. So you have expanded your love affair that you've developed with this person. Look at how all the colors are going with the greens and the golds, and now there's some blue. And these feathers is, even though it looks like it's feathers, it's really a tree. So again, like this prosperity tree, like the flowers that's growing on this vine. So there's more leaves and such, and it looks even like a peacock. So this growth that you're having, this fertility, this birth. So you're together. You're like with this. You met your twin flame out of this hurt. You've developed this relationship with your twin flame, and they're into a situation with you where you're now going to be fertile. You're going to have this beautiful family life that's coming from this. And that's always great, because everything always happens for a reason, and we always wonder why, like, why did this happen? And it turns out we may not see why at that time, but in this instance, you had to go through this in order to meet your twin flame. So it's like a phoenix rising out of this sadness, this disruption, this suffering. You are able to close this chapter. Remember, it's 9. 9 is all about endings. You're able to end that and meet this person that's your lover, your twin flame. And with that, you're going to grow and expand into a family. So that's beautiful. So tell us some more, Divine, about this present situation. These twin flames have come together, and now it's fertility. Tell us some more about that. Spiritual union. So it's not only that you are passion for romance, love, sensuality, it's spiritual. So remember, spiritual strength, 2, one and two, again, the two columns. So you've come together as a pair, and not just over like their heads together over this cup, as if they're putting their heads together in commonality. So, and even on the side of the cup is this infinity symbol. So this is absolutely your twin flame that you found. And it's like this bay leaf is above you, and the heart, the butterfly shape. So this is the gold and the green. So you're able to have this union not only with this partner that you're in love with this passion. Your passion is beyond just the sensual part of it. Your passion is now about the spiritual union that you've developed, and that's leading to your crown chakra. So this person is really good for you. There's someone who is able to understand you better, to help you connect with source, to give you the love and attention that you so deserve. And that's leading us to the immediate future. So Divine, tell us some more about this crown chakra, where the twin flames have come together, their heads together, and they're in love, the passion that's swirling all around them. Tell us some more about this immediate future. Fulfillment of wishes. So now more green, more gold, more love, again, more leaves. So there's this, again, an ending. So like you're wished to have finally gotten this love, this twin flame has been fulfilled. So that's like 9. So that is a chapter that you have now successfully completed and achieving that goal. And you have this chest that's full of gold inside, in fact, it's shining bright. And it's the two of you together. You have this smelling of a flower. So it's, again, all these flowers, this abundance, this prosperity, this fertility. All of this is happening for you. And it's a beautiful thing. So you have that. You have this love that's blossoming, this love that's growing. It's infinite. It's forever going. So we now, let's see, tell us some more about this connection that this couple has. Tell us some more, Divine. Victory and success. So you're now trumpeting. You went from being at the mountainside looking sad and wondering, well, when will this happen? What will be? Suffering in silence, to now victory and success. So you're on that edge of the cliff, but now it's like you're trumpeting and blowing out. All the dark clouds are fading, allowing the sun to come through, the sun. So it's really where you're just so excited about this new passionate love that you have, that's also spiritual. You're ready to shout it. You're shouting it from the mountaintops. So you have that love. You have it. And it's a beautiful thing. And it's successful. You turn something, I hate to be cliche, lemons, and they turn lemons into lemonade. But it really, and those are yellow as well. But it really is, excuse me, about you coming at last together, finding this twin flame after all this time, after this heartache, this suffering, to be in such a great situation that you can't wait to shout about it. So now we have this prosperity in the distant future. Tell us, Divine, some more about this prosperity that's happening in the distant future for this twin flame couple. Tell us some more about that. So we know that there's some fertility. Now there's this abundance. Tell us some more about it. Triumph. So another banner. Look, the banner. So now you're charging ahead triumphantly, 7 again with your spirituality. Perhaps you're like this power couple that's a spiritual leaders somewhere, because you're charging in. The banner is flying, the hair is flying, the sun, just like, again, the sun is with you. So it's where you're able to triumph. You're successful in coming together as twin flames and spreading the message to others. So perhaps you're a couple who are spreading more love, helping other couples to find that after such pain and heartache. So you have it. You have it going well. What else can you tell us about this distant future, Divine? What more can you tell us? This couple is twin flames. They're triumphant. Things are going great for them. What more can you tell us? Light. 1 plus 9 is 10, and 1, new beginnings, just like prosperity. The sun has completely been throughout this. So you have the sun, you have that light, you're reaching for it, you have these magical orbs. The sun is replenishing you. It's all the sun. There's sun, there's sun, there's the sun everywhere. You're covered in this brilliant light that is forever guiding you and letting you go forward into the beauty that you have as a couple. This new beginning for you. So you started out with an ending, and you end it with a new beginning. So it's really something where you are able to, with your twin flame, really pursue this magical love that is forever yours. It's your second half, your other part to you. And that's something that's very rare. When you get that twin flame, that's someone that's forever yours. And that's again with the infinity. So that is your message, but let's take a look to see what crystal will enhance this whole love affair. So Divine, what crystal does this twin flame couple need to enhance this message, to give them more love, more guidance, more joy? Tell us the more of the crystal that's best for them. Appetite. And it says, get out of your comfort zone. So you were in this situation before where it was just like the norm, what you were used to, and you had to have this major shakeup. You had to have this disruption occur that knocked you out of your comfort zone. In order for you to meet your twin flame, you had to get booted. Remember I said in the beginning, something had to give you a kick in the butt to move you forward. And that's what happened. Get out of your comfort zone. And the beauty of this appetite, it's the blue. Look at the blues that's in the colors as well. And it's also your throat chakra. So speak up. And throat chakra obviously at the throat. So speak, communicate, and make sure that you're moving forward, that you're thriving, that you're not staying stuck in the way that you won't grow. This is telling you to grow out of this comfort, this box you put yourself in. And maybe you've even like closed yourself off from having love. Maybe it was that you had a love that wasn't successful before, so you sort of shut yourself up, suffering in silence. And you had these obstacles, maybe multiple relationships that didn't work out. But you know why? And remember in the beginning I said everything happens for a reason. Choose wisely, because the next person that you meet will be your twin flame. Don't close yourself off, because you'll block your twin flame from coming to you if you don't open up and open yourself. Remember three, expand yourself to letting the universe bring that person into your life. You'll miss it. But in this case, there's a disruption, this major life change that made you come out of that comfort zone, that made you realize, hey, I have to have this. This is someone that is actually going to help me not only come out of this bad feelings of these poor relationships I've had in the past. This is your twin flame, the one that's been waiting for you. And maybe they're famous. Fame came out, fame wanted to come out. So maybe they're also famous. So, you're in the spotlight together. You're in the sun together. You're being seen together. So that is your reading. And I hope that resonates with you. If it did, again, leave comments. I love to read them and respond back. Like I asked earlier, please like the video so it can expand it out more to the collective. More people can reach it. It'll help me to build my channel. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know when I'm posting. I do a post every day and go live and all fun things. So thank you for tuning in. Use this message. Congratulations on your twin flames, getting past whatever were unsuccessful relationships in the past to this beautiful, brilliant love that's now not just sexual and sensual, it's also spiritual. So until we see each other again, love, light, and joy.